I'm Callie Lewis. You're watching Geek Brief TV. This is Brief 284, and it's brought to you by the HP Media Smart Server. John Biggs from Crunch Gear called 2007 a fairly dead year for gadgets. I'm glad I'm not the only one who thinks that. We were going to do a best of 2007 show, but it would have been redundant because the best gadgets of 2007 were essentially the only gadgets worth talking about. If you watch the brief regularly, you would have been able to predict exactly what I would put on the list. The iPhone, Griffin Evolved wireless speakers, the iFi Wi-Fi smart card for cameras, Drobo, the Amazon Kindle, the Nano, the Gateway One, and the Apple wireless keyboard. The only thing you probably wouldn't have guessed to be on the list because it's a little too mundane to get tons of coverage is this little monster-to-go power strip for traveling. It's a brilliant little piece of kit. While I'm at it, I might as well stretch the list to 10 so I can get a blog post out of it and move on to 2008. I'll be controversial and put Apple TV in the number 10 spot. Apple TV plus handbrake equals awesome! The sad thing is, I'd be really hard-pressed to bump my list past 10 things I think were innovative in 2007. Let's hope for a much more exciting 2008. One of the things I'm excited about this year comes from Microsoft. It's actually already available for XP and Vista users, but it will be a part of Microsoft Office for Mac 2008 Media Edition. It's called Microsoft Expression Media, formerly called iView. It's an application for those of us who deal with massive amounts of media. It visually catalogs over 120 file formats. Your files can even be stored offline on CDs or DVDs, and Expression will keep track of where they are. You can batch encode photos, videos, presentations, and graphics into a myriad of different formats. If you're already using Expression for Windows, I'd really love to hear about your experience in the comments at www.geekbrief.tv. Wilson Rothman has a nice overview of Office 2008 for Mac over at Gizmodo. There is, of course, a link in the show notes. Another thing I'm really excited about for 2008 is a new product made by HP. I signed an NDA that says I can't talk about it until tomorrow. I can talk about the HP Media Smart Server, though. It's available now, and it's designed to store your media and serve it to computers, TVs, and other devices connected to your home network. HP wants to give a Media Smart Server to a Geek Brief TV viewer. To enter, just send an email to hp@geekbrief.com telling them why you want one entry per email address per week. The winner will be announced February 5th. Gadget news should really start flowing in the next couple of days in anticipation of CES. Liquid Image isn't waiting for CES. They've announced this digital camera mask for shooting fixed focus photos underwater. It runs on AA batteries, and all the slots and connectors are protected underneath watertight screw tops. It has a 5 megapixel sensor that also shoots VGA video at 25 frames per second. One of the gadgets we ordered over the holidays isn't new, but it's new to us. It's called the DriveWire Universal Hard Drive Adapter, and it's made by Apricorn. It's a little red square that turns a naked IDA, PATA, or SATA hard drive into USB storage. It comes with software for cloning a drive, so it's a nice thing to have in your PC toolbox. Shortly after NBC decided they hate Steve Jobs and the iPod, they launched Hulu.com into private beta. It's a joint venture with Fox. We found a way to finally get invitations Monday morning, so we spent a good part of New Year's Eve trying it out. Hulu is content where NBC wants it, for as long as NBC wants you to have it, where NBC wants you to watch it. It's a different way to go than what we want, when we want it, where we want it, but I have to admit, it's not a horrible way to watch TV shows. We watched a few King of the Hill episodes, some Saturday Night Live clips, The Jerk, and an Outer Limits episode. Hulu also has The Office, The Simpsons, Firefly, and Season 1 of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Advertising is extremely low-key, especially compared to the annoying pre-rolls networks put on other web videos. The exception to that was commercials inserted into The Jerk, a full-length movie. It was like they just happened. Sometimes they interrupted a scene. One commercial was inserted into the middle of a sentence. Overall, though, we've enjoyed using it, especially for watching sitcoms like The Office. Our backdoor for invites still has some openings. There's a link in the show notes if you want to check it out. Unfortunately, though, it only works in the US. I'm Callie Lewis. Thanks for watching. It's so cold it hurts. Shortly after NBC decided they hate Steve Jobs and the iPod, they launched Hulu.com into private beta. What?
You said launched.
Launched? Was that okay?